All right. Thank you for joining us once again on Isokuso TV Africa. If you have been enjoying our videos, our educational videos on Google Classroom so far, please subscribe to our channel and then click on the bell icon so that you get notifications for when we drop new videos. All right. So in the last video, we talked about joining a class, and we clicked on plus and we clicked join a class, and it took us to where we entered the class code. Then we entered the class code I had already received from one of the teachers, and it took me to the class. An alternative way of adding a student to a class is uh, by using the student's email, and this can only be done by the teacher. He or she has to um, add the student's email manually to the class. So that's the alternative way of joining the class. So we're in the class right now. This is the class, Miss Lillian Frederick's letter reading. If you were in more than one class, you have other classes on this page. You have other classes on this page. An example of this is if I switch to my other account. Yes, if I switch to my other account, yes. So this is how it looks if you are in various classes. So you can see I'm in social studies, mathematics, agricultural science, and all that. So the teacher can either invite the student to the class, and once the invite is sent, an email lands in your uh, uh, child's email address. Please note that uh, the email you access the Google Classroom with is that of your child. Okay, so when your teacher sends you an invite, you check in your Gmail account or whatever email you used, and you will see the invite. So this is what an invite looks like. Invitation to co-teach. This is an invite for a teacher, not for a student. Okay, if it's for a student, you get an invite to attend the class, but the template looks just like this, and all you need to do is click on the blue join button. You need to click on the blue join button. Okay, for those of us who have more than one child enrolled on this digital classroom, you will need to check the individual email addresses for the invitations and updates about the class. Okay, so you need to check that. So if you want to check an email from another email address which is logged on your phone, you click on the icon with the picture. If you have added the picture to your Gmail account, you click on the icon on the top right of the application. In that circle, you can see me. I'm in a light blue shirt in a circle. So when I click it, it gives me a list of how many email accounts I have signed into this app. So if you have more than one child, you will see all the email addresses, including yours as the parent. Then you see all the other email addresses. So you need to check your child's email address from time to time for notifications. Okay, so this is one of my accounts that I use to register as a student on the classroom. So this is an invite from a teacher in the school as a student. So let me click on it. Yes. Okay, so this is an assignment. This is another account I use for another business. This Trendy Love Lillian posted a new assignment in KG2 third term, and this is an assignment that says fill in the missing letters below. So when you open it, when I open it now, I click on open, it takes me to the classroom. So I'll see the assignment. So this is the assignment. So this is the assignment. So this is how to get notifications in your email. Now, you can as well go directly to the classroom, to the Google Classroom app. When you go directly to Google Classroom app, you definitely all your children too will have been registered on the app though they will have different accounts. So if your children are in different classes, which I guess they will be, if they're in different classes, then they will have different subjects. So you cannot use a single child's account to access the classes for all your children. So what you do is almost the same thing as what you did, I just did in the Google Gmail app. So you look at the top left corner of the app, you will see three lines and a red dot. The red dot means that you have notifications. If there's no notifications, then you will not have the red dot. Okay, so I click on it, and then you see I'm logged in the class as Isokuso TV Africa. Okay, so if I want to change to my other account, or if you want to change to your other child's account, what you simply do is you click on the on that inverted triangle beside my email address. You click on it, and then you will see the other accounts that are registered. So if I click on Rabbit Central now, it will take me to my other account, and it will take me to the actual class I'm in. So for example, this is a student in Basic 1, and then you want to access his sister's account in Basic 2. So you just click on the three parallel lines on the top left side of the app, and then you click on this inverted triangle, or we'll call it, yes, it's inverted triangle. Then click on it, and then you access the other account. Then you get the classes for that student. So that's that for this. We are still going to touch on this while we go deeper into the basic usage of the application. Thank you for sticking with us so far. More videos to come.